Hey, what's going on guys, it is Lasty here and welcome to episode number 7 of the Random Pick, the series where we randomly generate numbers on random.org, go to that corresponding page on the market and buy the most highly rated player. First off, if you guys are looking to buy any coins, then be sure to check out UT Coin Traders. As always guys, links are going to be down below in the description for you. Now then, today we're going to be doing it slightly differently. I thought, it's been going along for the last few weeks and I wanted to change it up. So we're going to do the bronze edition today. So what we're doing is all our search criteria is going to be minimum price 10k and bronze players. So first one we get is actually a page number 2, so we don't have to speed that up at all, and we end up picking up this guy. We get a choice of 364 rated players I see there, but we go with this guy because he's in form and he looks pretty good. So his name was Mane or something like that, and he looks like to be quite a nice striker, so we go with him as our number 1. Our second random pick player is on page number 20, and as we scroll through we see none other than Opara, the very, very pacey centre back. So I thought straight away, yep, that's the one for me. I'm going to be buying him. So we went for Opara right there, obviously, because he's just so good on this game. Right then, the third and final page and our final player of the random pick so far on this bronze edition is on page 31, and it happens to be another inform. We go for this guy, which is Lingard, who plays for Birmingham. I thought he played at Man U or something, but obviously he's gone out on loan or been bought or something. Let me know down below in the comments exactly what's going on with this guy. But as always, we go ahead and build ourselves a squad, and we go with the 3-5-2 formation today. Just figured it would be the nicest one to fit all the different players in and stuff like that. Time to go out into the market and actually pick up our players. This guy Mane was actually about 10k cheaper than any other on the market, so I went and picked him up straight away as a buy now. Then we go ahead and go pick up Opara, who is around the 15,000 coin mark. So I buy this one at 15k exactly with a Sentinel chemistry style on him, which is exactly what I would have applied if I would have bought him in the basic. Then we go ahead and buy ourselves a Lingard. I'd had a little look on the market before, and the left wing ones were actually the cheaper rather than the left mid. And I know I've got a load of cards in my club, so I picked this one up for 28,000 coins and applied the card to him, and also a Catalyst chemistry style. So that is where I'm going to play each of these players, and this is the squad that we're going to play around them. It's pretty much MLS and championship sort of squad mix. In goal we've got this guy Lampson, who looks to be pretty good, probably the best stats across the board for an American goalie. Then we've got two very pacey centre backs in Wiseman and Jean-Baptiste, who I must say looks absolutely high as fuck in his picture. Then we move on. Opara is our first random pick player of the day. He's got 86 pace, 64 defending and 74 heading. He's 6'2" and has pretty decent work rates, so I think we're going to get on very well with him. He always is a very solid centre back on FIFA. Then we move on. Our two CDMs, we have got a guy called Coke and a guy called Rose. Both, decent-ish pace and decent stats across the board. Hopefully they should do us a nice job as our sort of defensive mids. Then we got Hurtado as our right midfielder. Basically, he plays for the same club as Mane, and he's got a lot of pace. Out on the left end, we obviously got our second random pick player, and that is going to be Jesse Lingard. He has got 72 pace, 68 dribbling, 65 shooting, and 67 passing. So you're looking at that, you're probably thinking, meh. He looks a bit meh. 5'6", not the greatest work rates. So I'm struggling to see here right now anything that's really sort of making me think, oh, he'll be epic. Then we have this guy Nguyen, who has got 80 pace and 4-star skill moves as well. He looks pretty good. And then this big guy, Zades, however you want to pronounce it. He's 6'2" or 6'3" or something, 83 pace and 4-star skills. And then the final player, the final random pick player of this squad is Kekuta Mane, who is from, I don't know what that badge is. I'm failing. But he's got 92 pace, 67 dribbling and 68 shooting. 3-star skills, only a 2-star weak foot and pretty decent work rates. But as you can see, he cost me 100k. So let's move into some of the clips that I got with this random pick squad. First off, we'll get all the goals out of the way that are from players other than the people that were actually chosen for the random pick. Then we'll talk individually about those players. But I really liked Nguyen. He was really good. As well as this Zades guy. He was insane. He was kind of like, he's the bronze Eddie Johnson. He really is. He's got that same sort of hairstyle as well, and he's a big guy, and he does insanely well against bronzes. Like, he's strong and stuff like that, and he was better for me than Mane was, so that says something. You can pick him up dead cheap, so I really highly suggest if you've got a USA side or an MLS side with some bronzes in it, then get this Mane guy, this Zardes guy, because he was just such a hashtag beast. Right then, talking about Opara, he was pretty decent. I had a few chances from corners where he managed to hit the bar or the keeper saved it, so he wasn't clinical with his heading, but I will show you a headed goal in a moment. But look at this for a challenge. Look at that. He just slid in the box. Normally that gives away a penalty for me, but I actually really liked him defensively, and obviously there he did manage to rise like a salmon and get that headed goal for our team. Jesse Lingard then, I've only got 2 clips to show you, one of which is a penalty, so that pretty much tells you the sort of level of how much he actually did for me. Didn't really like him, to be honest. This goal was really nice. I quite like the finesse finish from him there. That sort of sparked a little bit of life into him. That was actually in the first game that I played with him, and I thought, oh my god, he's going to be epic, but it just didn't turn out to be that way. And then we move on to Mane. I was a little bit sort of like, I wasn't sure what to think about this guy, because his partner up front, Zardes, just played so much better than him. But then when I look back at the clips, Mane scored 7 goals in 7 games and also got 5 assists as well. So he did pretty well, and I'm not sure what to think really. Like, he scored a lot of goals, but I wasn't too happy. He felt a bit weak and stuff like that. But overall, a fairly solid player. Like, some of the finishes you'll see from him right here are pretty epic. Like, he does that cross goal finish really well, I don't know, he'd scored me goals, so you can't complain when your striker's scoring you loads of goals. And we've got one more clip to show you here, which is obviously just another one of these cross the goal finishes. So that was the goals. Alright then guys, so it's probably time we had a little bit of a rundown of this team. First off, in goal we had this Lampson, who, he was alright. I wasn't too impressed. I think probably all bronze keepers would feel like he does, so I wasn't too impressed with him if I'm honest. Wiseman, the centre-back, did not feel like he had 84 pace to me. I don't know what it was, but he didn't work out as well as Jean-Baptiste did, that is for damn sure. I didn't like Wiseman for some reason. But our first random pick player is obviously going to be Opara here. He did a very good job for me. I wish he would have scored maybe a 1 or 2 more from headed corner goals. But you can't complain when the rest of your team is scoring the goals for you. So overall, I'm going to give him a 4-star value for money and an 8 out of 10. For what you get, the great pace and the decent defending, he is a very, very solid card on Ultimate Team. Moving up the team then, we had our 2 CDMs, both of which were, they held down the pitch pretty well. I'll give him that. Nothing crazy, they didn't score goals, they were, not too brilliant, but they did their jobs well. Out wide, we had this guy who was pretty good at running up and down the wing. He helped out defensively as well, but the really good player in this team was Ngaya, and he was class. He scored some goals, he got loads of assists, he's good at dribbling with the 4-star skills and whatnot, and he was just a very class act. I really liked him and would like to use him again. But then talking about Jesse Lingard, our second random pick player, I kind of hated him, to be honest. He's not quick, he's not great at dribbling, he's not got the skills, he's not got a great shot, so I don't know what there really is to pay around the 30k mark for. So he gets a 2-star value for money and only a 4 out of 10 from me. Sorry Jesse, that is not a very good card you've got this year on Ultimate Team. Right then, moving forward, we've got the star of the team probably, is this guy Zardes. He was insane, I loved him. Loads of goals, loads of assists, and a great player, such a big beast. He feels like Matt Kanji, if anyone remembers him. But talking about the final player then, Mane, our final random pick player, he was a mixed bag. He scored the goals, he got the assists, so he did his job, to be fair. But he just felt like he get pushed off the ball and stuff a lot. And I feel like 100k is a hell of a lot for him. So he only gets a 2-star value for money, but I give him a 7.5 out of 10 because he did the business, Overall, this squad cost me 182,000 coins. So not bad at all. And you got a couple of informs for that and stuff like that. It's a really solid team. I had a lot of fun using it against some bronze teams on Ultimate Team. So if you have enjoyed, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you smash a like on this video. Can we hit 2,000 for the bronze edition of the random pick? I'll catch you next time. Peace.